So this creator is wondering why he's seeing more white men with black women in recent years. As a black woman who's also done a lot of research...
Welcome back, Meek Prophet here. Kindly share this to support us. Now this woman is talking about research, meaning the talking points she got from Google and social media. Please enlighten us with your wisdom.
A lot of research, I can provide you with a few reasons. Now let me make a disclaimer. I love my black men. I ride with y'all. You know, power to the people. But let me just say this. Not every black man is created equally.
Yes.
You have a firm grasp on the obvious, buddy.
Some of y'all appreciate black women. A lot of y'all don't.
The devil is a liar. Please continue.
Some of y'all grew up with trauma. Some of y'all want to work on it. A lot of y'all don't.
The eyes are the windows to the soul. And this woman eyes show you that she hates brothers. It's not just black men who grew up with trauma, ma'am, most black women as well. And according to your man, you don't work on your trauma either. Working on your trauma to her is to go sit on the white man's couch and tell him your story. Once again, you have been proven to be a liar and hater of black men. Please continue.
Some of y'all are ambitious. Many of y'all are not.
Ambitious like this? No, thank you. Black men earn more than black women. This type of lazy black-white supremacists propaganda is one way to identify enemies among us, like this woman here, and avoid them like a pandemic plague. This is embarrassing.
And while the majority of black men do marry black women, black men date outside of the race more than all the other races combined.
Well, if black women don't marry outside the race as much as black men, I can assure you that it's not because of loyalty to black men or a lack of trying to entice other men. It's just that the white men don't fancy you, like other women fancy black men. Because we know that you crave the attention of white men. Shout out to the black girlfriend effect.
What is the black girlfriend effect? This
Oh,
is
you don't know about
glow
this?
up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up. Glows up, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
Glows the fuck up.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
They grow a beard
they step
because
their dick
there's
up.
more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Whereas black women try to hold y'all down and try and desire to be with a black man.
This black misandrist is regurgitating almost every mainstream talking point from the media that has been perpetuated against brothers. But these are the women who claim to be loyal to us. The jig is up. No more lies. Now make your point, ma'am.
Now, where do the white men come in? Well, did you know that white men and black women, when married, stay together significantly longer than the reversed, which is the black man with the white woman?
This is because of slave conditioning. Go educate yourself and read the Willie Lynch letters. It's not a flex to be a good bed wench. Again, what's your point?
Why? When a black woman dates a white man, a lot of the reasons are going to be his character, who he is as a person.
Oh, really? You mean good character like this?
So I just saw a post that said black women tend to go over to white men after dealing with all of the struggle love with the black men, because they say like white men treat us better, they propose to us faster, all these good things, right? But in my case, I say the grass is not always greener on the other side, because I went through struggle love with black men. I'm like pro black love or whatever. I said I would never talk to a white man, right? But then after all my other situations, I was like, dang, like let me try a white man. Like I guess I'll get out of my comfort zone. So once I started talking to a white man, it was actually going good, and I was like, oh wow, he's actually super nice. He's giving me compliments all the time. He's saying that he likes my hair. He's saying that I dress better than the white girls. He's giving me like, you know, presents and he's taking me out, whatever. So I'm thinking like, oh, this is 10 times better than my past relationships already. And next thing I know, 3 months go by, he does a 360 and he is acting like a totally different person. He starts lying, manipulating, like doing everything wrong pretty much. And then he starts saying like low-key racist things, how he doesn't want me to do red braids because it's like too ghetto, or he's saying like how black women need to stop doing like sew-ins and just wear their natural hair because he likes it more. And then he said that he's been to Africa more times than me, so he automatically knows more about slavery and black history than me, an actual black person. So once he started saying all that, I was like, oh hell no, you know. So like it turns out he was actually the most evil man I have ever met in my life. And that kind of put me off from white men, because now I'm like, dang, like I don't even want to talk to another white man, because I'm probably going to get a repeat of that situation, or they're probably going to have like some low-key racist thoughts in the back of their head the whole time, you know, or I don't know how their parents think and their grandparents, all that stuff, right? So I figured like, dang, like is it actually better for me to just stick with black men, because that's what I know, even though it is struggle love, they might act differently in relationships, but at least I know what I'm dealing with, you know? So that's what I'm saying, like the grass is not always greener, and I'm just gonna stick with my black man at that point.
Thank you, my sister, for speaking your truth. Yes, indeed, the grass isn't greener on the other side. But if you listen to a bedwench psycho babble, you will get bamboozled and bewitched into committing a great sin. God has a message for this woman, since she loves black men so much. Nehemiah 13, verse 23, 25, and 27. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, to transgress against our God in marrying strange wives? God doesn't want the black man or the black woman to marry outside of the race. Black people are the children of God on earth. We are not supposed to leave our great race and mix it with others. What you did was a great evil and hateful act against God and His people. I hope that you repent.